We've already fought this fight, we've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on watch. Claim on watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Putting work, separate checks, with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on watch. Claim on watch. Not on a watch. Putting work, separate checks, with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on watch. Claim on watch. The big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on watch. Claim on watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Putting work, separate checks, with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on watch. Claim on watch. Not on a watch. Putting work, separate checks, with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on watch. Claim on watch.
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Thank you, family.
Yeah. We're back.
Whoopsies.
We're back.
We hit the button. We hit the red button.
Yeah, we're back. We're better than ever. Thanks again for coming back and sticking around here with us at the 21st Century Suffragettes. We really love you for it. Thank you so much, Benny and Lindsay. And we've got Spy coming on a little bit. So,
where do we leave off?
We left off with Bill Nye.
Bill Nye? Yes.
Yeah. So,
and please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like.
Please hit the like button again.
Let them know we're here.
and share it.
Yeah, I love that
Share.
Natalie Wood is in our chat, and she says, "Remember, they can't take us all at once." You're right, Natalie Wood.
They sure can't. They sure can't.
I'd like to see them try.
I mean, I legit keep thinking numbers. We have 1.3 million in the armed services, and 7 million went on the streets.
I think it's more than that. I'm going to say
no.
12.
I know, but just think of that number. Think of how many more people we have than our own military.
It's like bringing yourself, and then there's 10 other people that showed up who didn't sign up. They just showed up.
Yep.
Well,
I'm gonna not sign up. That showed up.
Well,
I know
I'm gonna tell you
a bunch of. I'm sorry. There were a bunch of kids who I know didn't sign up at ours, but they were definitely there and definitely throwing down. They are having a blast.
I'm gonna speak for Oklahoma, but I bet a lot of people are like, I don't want to be on a fucking list, and I don't trust the cops in my state to protect me. Right. So I'm not gonna put my name on this website, and I'm just gonna show the fuck up. And that's what a lot of people did in Oklahoma. 100%. Okay, we ready for Bill Nye? Sorry. What?
Julie Van Ostel said, Bad timing to glitch out, ladies. I had my gloves on chopping hot peppers. LOL.
Man.
Now I gotta take the gloves off. Stop the thing. Yeah.
She had to touch stuff after the pepper was released.
No one told me. So first of all, I did not grow up eating spicy food, but my husband loves spicy food. No one told me that jalapenos have oils on them.
Oh, yeah.
And even though I wash my hands, sometimes it still lasts through hand washing. I wouldn't take out my contacts that night.
Ooh.
I could not wear contacts for 3 days. So. Lesson learned.
I guess so.
Lesson fucking learned.
My dad used to eat all those hot peppers, like, get a bowl of them, eat them seeds and all, just chuck the stem. But he was also intoxicated when he would do these things.
My dad bought.
One time he forgot, where he was and what he was doing. He got up and took a piss, and he screamed like a schoolgirl.
Yeah.
6'7", 350 pounds.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's no fun. All right, let's get back to Bill Nye. Let's get back to Bill Nye.
Please get back to Bill Nye. I was killing time.
Yeah, Tony's got to find it again.
This is science. Technically, this is a chemical burn.
It is. Capsaicin.
We are talking science.
Yeah.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
So, by the way, Article 2, Section 4, if the president is impeached for treason, the vice president and all civil officers shall be removed. We have got to impeach this motherfucker again. Yep. We have to. That's why we have to impeach, convict, and expel him.
From here,
all his cabinet members.
From here till the midterms, we have to stay on our representatives like stink on shit.
Yep.
Yes, we have to relentlessly call them, relentlessly postcard, relentlessly make their fucking lives miserable until they do their fucking job.
Yep. All right, go ahead, Tony. Play Bill Nye.
I remember well the Vietnam War. The mall was shoulder to shoulder, much as it is today. Traffic stopped citywide. The protest movement expanded. There were protests around the country, and the war was ended. We are protesting in the same fashion today. Only today, the stakes are higher. Rather than abandoning a war against an elusive, perhaps sometimes imaginary foe, we are confronting the possible end of our republic. We are here to tell our lawmakers that what's going on in our government is wrong. They must stop the abuses of this petulant president and his circle of sycophants. No thrones, no crowns, no kings.
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Thank
Tony,
you, family.
Why don't you go right to the astonishing large crowd in Chicago? Oh, we got a troll.
Yeah, isn't he cute?
Well, the moderators will do something about him.
Let's bat him around a bit. Let's bat him.
I'm not worried. The chat can handle him.
Only criminals and losers protest against ICE. What's your name?
I'm sorry. I'm a U.S. citizen. I was born in this fucking country.
He doesn't have a name. It's Be More Metal.
Bill Nye turned out to be a complete idiot. Honey, what does that make you? A fucking genius? Be more metal. You see a fucking guitar in a fucking drum kit, dude? I'm probably more metal than you could ever think or want to be. Fucking get out of my fucking chat.
Bill Nye and Beekman, for those who know, Beekman, they inspired an entire generation of men and women in the 90s to go into STEM.
That's right.
So, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
That's right.
Fuck off. Huge part of my childhood. Hold him in extreme regard. He's like my Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck right off, Mr. Troll.
Yeah, Mr. Be More Metal.
Fucking idiot. Does he see the drum kit and the guitars behind me? Does he? No.
He
maybe guitars. How many guitars do you have? Be More Metal.
He's not talking about that kind of metal. He's talking about.
I know. I don't care. He's still dumb. So I wanted to play this. This is from Chicago, and this actually has the Constitution in it. That's how big you can see it.
You can see it going down the road.
Yeah, you can see it going down the street. It's freaking huge.
The Constitution, that motherfucking Dinky keeps wiping his ass on.
Yeah.
I think No Kings did announce their next date, and it's sometime in November.
November 22nd.
Yep.
22nd. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
November 22nd.
Like it looks like a surfboard. Just like it looks like a tsunami of people.
I love it. I love it. Look at how many freaking people are there. And here comes
Dinky is losing his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, with all his distractions and his shitting on people and tearing down the fucking White House and all this fucked up shit,
there it goes.
Whatever is in the Epstein files must be epic.
Well, James Comer says today it's just Bill Clinton. Okay, great. Release it.
Make sure to like.
Release it with unredacted. Unredacted.
Also, if it's been Bill Clinton this whole time, why didn't you release it as soon as you got into office? If there was, if there was nothing to hide, like you're just fucking digging yourself a hole again. And I know why they brought this up today. I know why they brought this up. Virginia Giuffre's book. I want a little time to go by before we talk about it because there's going to be all kinds of bullshit this week.
It comes out tomorrow. Or it comes
out
today.
Today.
That's what I mean. Like it's too premature to talk about it right now. It's going to need to go through a couple like media cycles but the UK is on fire over this, y'all. On fire.
Prince Andrew got de-duked. He's been de-duked. He's got no more dukeship. He's a fucking a dude now.
He's formally known as Prince Andrew, by the way. Technically, he's formally known as Prince Andrew.
So is he gonna wait. Is he gonna have like a symbol like Prince, formerly known as
now he's just Andy the asshole.
It's gonna be a teddy bear because remember that weirdo has like a teddy bear like chart that he makes his. You don't know this? He makes his like house staff. Nice way to say that. He has an arrangement of stuffed animals on his bed. There is a chart. You can Google this shit. I'm not making this up.
He's a nutter.
He's a nut. He's a knot. That's what they call him.
He collects teddy bears.
And he has a specific seating chart. Seating chart for all of them. There's a diagram, and they have to be put exactly where every single time. What the fuck, y'all?
Grown-ass man.
Petulant man babies. Titty man babies. All of them.
Here's the thing that I keep thinking about. He has 2 daughters, right? Eugenia and something. I can't remember her name. I don't know. 2 daughters that were around the age that Virginia Giuffre was.
Oh, and also his wife, what's her name? Sarah Ferguson, Fergie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fergie. So Fergie, after they got divorced, Prince Andrew and her got divorced. She needed all this money. And Epstein fucking gave her all this money to keep up her fucking lifestyle. While she turned away, she knew what the fuck he was doing, and she took his fucking money anyway, so that fucking royal ass bitch can suck it too. Fuck all these people. I'm sick and tired of these fucking people. You knew, you did nothing, you said nothing, and you wanted his fucking money? How about get a fucking job, bitch?
That makes you an accessory.
Get a fucking job. You know, you were a royal. You could probably start a non-fucking profit and steal the money. Goddamn.
So for those keeping track, it's Mandelson, who was an ambassador, if you remember that from a month ago, who was removed after his ties were exposed with an email link. Okay. Mm-hmm. And now we have a royal giving up their titles. So the house of cards over there is falling, but it's interesting that 2 members of high society have been removed and what's happened here. And I also have more hope that there's going to be more shit come out, because I think journalists in the UK are going to fucking run with this. They are tired of the monarchy. They are fucking tired of it. Yeah. And this is the perfect excuse of knocking them down a peg, of getting rid of it completely.
Well, I don't know about that, but when somebody is clearly fucking up, it shouldn't matter who they are, what their status is. So I say technically, they're having the same fucking issue we're having.
We are. That's true.
We also had recently all the people that are at this Texas prison that Ghislaine is at. We call her Ghislaine here, and I refuse to give her fucking real name, so fuck her. So Ghislaine went to this low security prison in Texas. They shut down and blacked out the entire fucking prison because she had some high profile visitor that nobody found out. We still don't know who the fuck it was. And that was like 2 weeks ago, a week ago. I don't even know.
A week ago. It was a week ago. And in addition to that, one of the prisoners bitched to her lawyer or something, and she was moved to a maximum security prison in 24 hours. Also, I wanted to say the reason I think that this is a threat to the monarchy is there was a news program that Virginia Giuffre was supposed to appear on, and she had already recorded. Well, who came out and tried to shut that shit down? It was Will and Kate. Will and Kate came out because they understand.
Wow.
Listen now. Now let's think about this. Remember that giant fucking dopey smile that Kate had on her face sitting next to Dinky at that dinner? Because I do. She had the time of her fucking life. It's a big ass club and we ain't in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and all of the people that are being protected, all the people who are being what?
I see a kitty behind you. You got a lurker. It's like the first lurker I've ever seen in your basement.
Oh, yeah, it's Kiki. She's way back there.
Hi, Kiki.
She's like right there.
There she is. Yeah.
You can see her eyeballs shining.
Oh, she ran and she's gone. Kiki's gone. Yeah. Kiki has left the building, the basement.
Only because you said something.
I know.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I have to point out cats.
Well, she can't hear you. She only heard me. And I'm like, oh, there's Kiki. And then she's like, I'm out of here. I don't want to be on camera.
Yeah,
Camera.
busted.
I don't want to be on camera.
So I've got Pritzker is the neck. Pritzker. That's what I said.
Pritzker.
Pritzker. I don't know.
Pritzker.
And he was at the Hands Off Chicago rally, and of course,
he was right in front. I'm so proud.
Yeah, he's awesome.
We are here today to defend a principle that has defined America since its founding. The belief that tyranny in any form must be resisted by the people of conscience. Especially here in Chicago, we will never surrender. Throughout history, we've learned that tyranny doesn't arrive with dramatic proclamations. Most times it comes quietly, wrapped in the language of law and order, with fingers pointed at someone who doesn't look like you, promising safety while demanding that we sacrifice our neighbors. Today, we're here to say with one voice that there is an existential threat to our constitutional republic. This is not a political choice. This is a moral imperative.
Yep. Moral imperative.
Yep.
Man, I think Pritzker needs to steal the Buzz Lightyear line. That's Galaxy Quest. Never give up, never surrender.
He reminds me
I'm a
of,
fucking nerd.
He reminds me of Spanky all grown up. Like Spanky from our gang.
Yeah.
He does.
He's been a great voice, though. Great messenger.
Well, here we get to the Dinky video. This video, first of all, I think he should be impeached for this fucking video. I think for this video alone, and on top of everything else that he has done, I can't even name the number of times that this motherfucker has done something so fucking illegal that he should be impeached. This is a video of him literally flying an airplane. It says King Trump on the side. He's got a crown on his head, and the airplane shits out fucking shit and drops it on American citizens who are protesting.
This is the president of the United States. Let's make that perfectly clear, ladies and gentlemen.
This is so insane. I cannot believe that a bigger thing has not been made of it. Now, we can't play the audio because it's Kenny Loggins' song, Highway to the Danger Zone.
Which he has sent a cease and desist letter.
Yes, he has. He keeps using people's he's like, go ahead, sue me. Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
All these rich and famous rock and roll stars should do a class action lawsuit. You cannot use any of our fucking music ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to use music? You got Kid Rock and Lee Greenwood. That's all you got, bro.
Yeah.
And poor Harry Sisson.
I was just about to say this is a left-wing podcaster, very well known, young.
Yep.
And this is stupid.
He's trying to,
stifle
the fucking press.
If the troll is still in the chat and you think this is a joke, please call in and explain the joke to us. Please tell me how it's okay. How it's okay for.
It's not a joke. Yeah, this is him.
Right.
This is him thinking lucid and clearly, and putting it into a fucking AI video.
Oh, I'm aware of that, but MAGA will respond with, "Oh, he was just joking." So explain the fucking joke to me.
Yeah, they've been telling that same excuse all this time for every fucking miserable thing he does.
So does he mean what he says, or is he joking all the time and he's just a troll? Which is it, MAGA? Please explain it to me.
Hello.
Hey, Spike.
A daylight with her hair done? What the fuck? What the duck?
Hello, everybody.
I feel pretty.
No, I told my husband it's time for a shave and maybe about an inch taken off because yeah. Anyway. Oh, I was going to say, am I just in time for Dinky Blockers?
Well, we've already played it, but
I got them anyway.
Yeah.
Mine are all the way over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get them if I need them.
There you go.
I'll just cover my fucking eyes. I don't need to see this shit anymore.
I'm certain you guys have already discussed a lot of the protest over the weekend and the reactions from MAGA and the administration. And I just want to say to everybody, and this goes to the troll in the chat that I stumbled upon as I was getting ready. I want to give you all a history lesson. We all know what happened after the Great Depression. Okay. And that is what we are getting ready to face again. That means that because they've pushed the extreme so far to one way, the pendulum is going to swing. And just like with the Great Depression, Republicans are going to have a hard time getting into power for the next 50 fucking years. And this protest this weekend is an exceptional demonstration of that, because not only was it blue cities and blue states, it was red cities and red states. And there was the number of independents and Republicans who participated this weekend was exponential to the last one.
Nice.
So
I saw one. Sorry.
I was just going to say, just let's all keep that in the back of our minds. Okay.
I saw one white-haired old lady had just a written protest sign that said, "I'm not a terrorist. I'm a former Republican."
Right.
Absolutely.
So we were talking about Spy that, you know, the number 7 million are only the number of people who signed up to go.
Right.
There's a lot of people who went that did not sign up. So because a lot of people are afraid and they don't want their names or their emails or their phone numbers on any fucking list anywhere where Republicans can look it up and start, you know, kicking us out of the fucking country. Guess what, dumb fucks? If you kick all of us out of the country, who's going to do all the work? Who's going to make you all the millions that you're making right now, you dumb fucks? I don't get
Who's going to make the babies?
That's right. But it brings me to another little factoid that I've learned over the last 24 hours. ICE cannot meet their recruitment numbers because the people they are recruiting cannot meet the bare minimum fitness requirements, which is 15 push-ups, 35 sit-ups, and running a mile in 14 minutes.
No, and they can't do that.
33% of the people signing up for ICE cannot meet these standards.
Do you know what terminology they found in themselves to describe this, like alternative facts? They are, and I shit you not, this was coming from our government, they are athletically allergic.
That's Jabba the Hutt.
What the fuck does that mean?
Can I just point out that an average person can walk a mile in under 12 minutes? Yeah. And these people can't complete a mile in 14. I'm just gonna put that right out there. And not only that, but a lot of them are resigning. A lot of them are quitting because they don't want to be associated with what's going on.
Good. I mean, that was inevitable. You know, you can only be, if you're not a genuine asshole, you can only pretend to be a genuine asshole for a short while.
That's right.
Well, and just to consider this as well, Benny, I know you worked as a cop, but I also work as a nurse. If you work a high stress, high physically active job and you're overweight or you're unhealthy, you're a liability. You're a liability. You're more likely to have a fucking stroke or a heart attack or injure your fucking self on a call.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Christina in Sun Ghost Squad said, I can complete a mile with my cane in 14 minutes.
That's right.
yeah,
That's right. I just, that's how unfit they are. Not just
no,
physically unfit.
no, Spy. We have to use the proper terminology. Athletically allergic.
I'm just
Thank
going to
you.
say athletically challenged. They're athletically challenged.
Okay, so I do want to bring this up really quickly. And for those of you who have been with us for a really, really, really long time, now you understand that for a long time, we call Dinky Dinky for a reason, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's got a little tiny mushroom, according to Stormy Daniels, right? Everybody's got their mushrooms. Lindsay, we got to get Lindsay a mushroom.
I got to get a mushroom.
Benny's got to
Maybe
send
I'll
the
make a
mushrooms
mushroom.
out. She's got to get the mushrooms to me so I can send them all out. So anyway, she got us all mushrooms. Yep, she's got
They're
them
all in
there.
there. They're all wrapped up. They're all ready to go.
She's got to send
All
them to me,
right.
Benny. They've been sitting there for months now. Now, come on, get that shit over to me, bitch. So anyway, no, okay, so we call Dinky, Dinky, Little Mushroom Man. South Park, you guys. Okay, now, for those of you who have been with us for a really, really long time, especially like OG Adam West, as she's in our chat right now, will remember. In fact, OG Adam was one of the ones, he like came up with all this stuff. So, we were like, you got to get a magnifying glass for his little fungus. And then it was like, then it became like you need spork tweezers to find it. And then it was like, you got to use chopsticks, Okay, so, literally, we have props around here because this has been going as a long-running joke that we've been going on for a long, long time. So when South Park came out with the tweezers and the chopsticks, I was freaking out. I was legit freaking out.
No, God, please, no.
I was like, did they watch an old episode of our show?
I think everyone else knows why they do this. We know it's the tiny pee party. As a matter of fact,
I know, but Lindsay, you weren't around back then. We had a whole running gag.
I know.
Of him jerking off, trying to find his dick with fucking spork tweezers.
Why do you think we have tweezers and chopsticks?
Oh, yes. It's been a long-running joke. And now it's on South Park, and that's just hilarious.
And now it's going everywhere. Now everybody who watches South Park is in on the fucking joke.
I was
You're
literally
welcome.
freaking out. You're welcome, South Park. I
You're
hope
welcome,
the creators
world.
watch our show.
What are their names? Mark and Trey?
Trey and Matt.
Yeah.
Trey and Matt.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Matt.
watching Mark and Trey.
Trey Parker, Matt Stone.
We appreciate it.
Spy, Tony says your video's clipping. Can you fix that? So
Now, how about some of that South Park money?
yeah.
Yeah. We'll take some of that 1.3 billion settlement. We'll just take $1 million a piece. If you just want to send $1 million a piece.
I'm not greedy.
We don't
I
even
think
need
that's
that.
fair.
We don't even
I'll
need
take,
that.
I'll take
Shut up, Diane. It's called
250K.
negotiation. We're negotiating a deal. I'm doing the out of the deal, Diane. Out of the deal.
Yeah, out of the deal.
Sorry, Betty. Did I trigger you? Sorry.
Well, and when you do art of the deal, I always got to bring this up that I found this at my parents' house.
Part of the deal. Start of the deal.
And then on the
sell it
spine,
on eBay.
on the spine, I wrote what Stephen Colbert put out there ages ago, and that was super callous, fragile, racist, sexist, Nazi POTUS. FU 45.
Yep.
So,
He didn't write it. He didn't write the fucking book.
No, Tony Schwartz wrote
He
it.
doesn't even know what's in it.
Yep.
Tony Schwartz.
Yeah. So
Is
I
that
love
his
some of
real
these
name?
signs like I'm the daughter of an Auschwitz survivor. Fight like it's 1938 Germany. Yeah, now you pissed off grandma, which I just love.
My favorite was, instead of, everybody was saying Antifa, they called themselves, there's a group of old ladies calling themselves Grand Tifas.
Yeah.
Grand Tifa.
Yeah, Grand Tifas. Yeah, I love it. I love it. In America, we shouldn't have to defend democracy from the president.
Yeah.
A lot of, front page of Boston Globe, front page of the LA Times, it did get out there, but not like on mainstream media. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Right.
So, John Ekdahl or whatever, I don't know who he is. He says, does this no king's messaging make a lick of sense to anyone outside the far left? And Heath Mayo goes, the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence, for starters. These people are so goddamn dumb.
Dumb. They're dumb.
Yeah, I love this. I love this picture right here. It says, when you spend $61 million on your own birthday military parade, when a day is dedicated solely to tell you what a dick you are.
What a dick you are.
So the fucking top picture is the picture June, what is it, 16th, 17th of his birthday, whatever, his fucking bullshit military parade. That's how many people.
$61 million.
$61 million.
We paid for that.
Pay people to be there. And all these people are protesting for free about what a fucking dick you are. Yeah, I love it.
And just to be clear, also, November 10th is technically the Marines' birthday. I don't know
11th.
what the fuck.
I thought it was the 11th.
Okay. Well, that's Veterans Day.
Oh, okay.
But so I don't know what the whole shit in California was. Are they just not planning to do something on November 10th?
The whole purpose of the aquatic beach movements was to try to assassinate JD Vance, and he almost succeeded.
Oh, dude, where is my? I didn't make a 10-foil hat. Damn it!
We didn't talk about this yet. Okay, so Dinky wanted to shoot from boats, in the ocean into California. Into what is it called? Camp Pendleton or something?
Pendleton.
Yeah.
Pendleton.
So then they're like, well, no, we'll do it the opposite way. We'll shoot from inland out. First of all, you should never shoot live ammo in your own fucking country, you dumb ass motherfucker. During a massive protest weekend, by the way. Closed down I-5 in California, which is a major artery going from north to south, right? And literally JD Vance and his fucking security team were probably the only people on the fucking I-5, and shit was raining down on their vehicles. You can't make this shit up. These people are so incompetent and fucking stupid. He almost got his second fucking vice president murdered.
I mean, I'm with Spy. I'm not convinced it wasn't like a literally shot across the bow. Like, for real. Yeah. Like, I can take you out anytime I want.
If I was JD, I'd be scared. If I was JD, I'd be scared.
Yeah. The only reason that the I-5 was closed is because of Governor Newsom.
Mm-hmm.
They were fighting with him to not close it. Because it is a big economic...
70 miles of it was closed.
Yes.
Leading from LA to San Diego, 70 miles of the I-5. And he was right in doing so. And we now know that he was totally right in doing so. So all of those insecure men who thought, oh, you're being hysterical. Guess what? He was fucking right. Because he's not leading by the dick in his pants.
What if that, okay, let's play a game. Everybody has seen Final Destination. What if that shrapnel took out a logging semi on I-5 in rush hour?
Yep.
Just saying.
Yep.
Just saying.
Well, and for that matter,
saying.
What if this thing didn't explode in the air and it just dropped out of the sky? Because it exploded in the air and shrapnel rang down.
Yeah, if it actually fell to the ground. Yeah.
I mean, that literally would have been him setting off a bomb on U.S. soil.
And it would have fallen on
intentionally.
JD Vance. Like, does anybody think that it's just me? Like, I swear to God, he just attempted to kill fucking his second vice president.
No,
I mean, I'm not kidding about this, you guys. We have to take this motherfucker seriously. Like, he doesn't. I think JD Vance is gunning. He is gunning for the presidency because he's got Teal behind him and all the fucking oligarchs, right? All these rich.
This is another.
Go ahead.
This is another reason why No Kings was so important this weekend.
Yeah.
That plus this right here, this paranoia he is having.
Yeah.
It is fucking sending this. It is aging him faster than I ever thought possible.
Yep.
Honestly, because he knows that his usefulness is wearing out.
Mm-hmm.
It is like
He
people
has no
are
usefulness. All he is vanity projects.
Mm-hmm.
No. But I mean,
any diplomacy.
Well,
I
his
mean the
usefulness
top 1%
as a charismatic lead.
Yeah.
His usefulness as a charismatic leader is waning fast.
Yes. Well, and also
and
his
this weekend
usefulness
was a good demonstration of that.
And his usefulness to the top 1%, because if you're gonna fuck, if tariffs are gonna fuck our trade forever, no one's gonna want to come here and invest. No one's gonna trust any contract we have with them. No, I mean that's the same reason why fucking Democrats are keeping the shutdown on right now. This is just, unless it's in fucking writing and it's signed and it's law, don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Hold the line, because
Hold the line. That's right.
hold the line.
Hold the fucking line.
By November 1st, I don't know if you guys saw this, and I don't know if I can't remember if we talked about it or not, but people are starting to get those letters for their premiums increasing for their insurance. And there was a couple, and I can't remember if it was Idaho or Iowa, but their premium was going to go to from $51 to like $2,252 a month. $51 for two people to over $2,000. I'm sorry, but all we got to do is wait for another 2 weeks, and this is going to be fucking a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
Well, on top of that, Lindsay, so obviously healthcare is incredibly important to the American people. On top of that, all of the military members, specifically the National Guard, who are in these various cities that aren't getting paid, they are actually they're targeting those particular military members and telling them to take out loans just to pay for their day-to-day expenses to be deployed to these cities because they are not getting paid by the government.
Well, and not only that, the National Guard members have jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
And so they're leaving their jobs and their families to go guard a federal building somewhere where it's just dumb.
Unless they're athletically challenged, Diane. And then we send their asses back to Texas. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. So I love this sign too. First they came for the immigrants and I spoke up because I know the rest of the goddamn poem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Some of my favorite ones were so there was a guy out there and he said it was Trump did this, and then it started listing off things that he has done to the American people, increasing prices, increasing the cost of healthcare, not bailing out the farmers, all these other things. But on the back of his sign, it said there is no sign large enough to cover everything.
Yeah. There is
Yeah.
no piece of paper big enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, but my eggs are cheaper. Because I figured that's what it was.
The list would have to be as long as that Constitution they had in Chicago at the protest.
For real.
That's how many fucking, and it has to be 8 point. It has to be 8-point text. That's how many fucking crimes Donald Trump has committed his first term and now his fucking second term. It's off the hook now. I love these fucking T-Rexes. I don't know where they were, but they were like, make rapist extinct. And the other one says, end the ice age.
Yep. See, and that's another thing too. I know that they have said that they're going to pay ICE, but I don't know if there's going to be an interruption in their pay at some point.
Right.
And so how do you keep these people motivated to do what they do every day? if you're not paying them.
Well, I have to wonder.
Well,
You know, they offered a $50,000 sign-on bonus. They offered to get rid of certain student debt. Are they following through on any of those promises? I would like to know.
I don't know.
I would imagine they're probably not.
The thing is, Dinky has to pay people to do this for him.
Mm-hmm.
All these people, the idea that someone is paying millions of Americans to go out and protest is a lie so absurd that only a Republican could believe it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'll tell you what, you think George Soros paid 14 million people to get in the fucking streets? He doesn't have to pay us. We hate him for free.
Yeah.
We hate him for free. Yeah, here's
Well, again,
this old guy. Look at this old guy. I fucking love this guy. He's so fucking adorable.
That's why they kept trying to phrase these protests as a hate America protest, because they deep down they know it's a hate Trump protest.
Yeah,
it's a hate GOP protest.
Look at this cute old man. I fought fascism in 1945. At 102, I'm doing it again.
Oh,
look at how adorable. I love this guy. Oh. I just want to throw my arms around him and give him a big hug. Yeah, imagine how shitty of a person you have to be to get millions of people to use their day off to protest you. And hey, they trashed the Capitol, pissed and spread shit on the fucking walls of the Capitol, attacked police during January 6th. We peacefully protested during No Kings. We are not the same. I don't ever want to hear both sides fucking do it. I'm so sick of this fucking talking point. I can just spit fucking nails. Tony, did you find this picture? Yeah. Okay. So in MAGA Republicans, I feel threatened by all these nonviolent protesters. I must go protect myself from these nonviolent protesters who are in a public area. No King's peaceful protesters, fuck you are. And we're going to show cops how to do this without violence. So a MAGA agitator assaulted a woman from behind during the No King's protest in Kent, Ohio. He was pinned down, disarmed, the shit puppet had a gun, and handed to the police. The extreme right is violent. And I love this picture. It's just like, this guy's face down on top of his fucking American flag. Probably, who knows if it has a swastika on it or not. And look at these guys. All these guys jumped in and said, the fuck you are, not in our town. Pinned this fucker down, took his fucking gun and handed him over to the cops.
Is this as in Kent State, Ohio?
It says Kent, Ohio.
Is that where Kent State is?
As
in where For Dead in Ohio is?
Oh,
how
Kent
fitting.
State? No, I don't know.
Yeah. Is it? Okay.
But the guy whose face we can see. Yeah, the guy's face we can see. I'm pretty sure he's like city council or something like that. And he arrived to that protest right as this guy was shoving this woman. And with him, wanting to defuse it, he got a bunch of people involved because he's a leader, a proper leader, and they disarmed him.
Yes, Kent State is in same place. Yeah. By the way, inflatable frog costumes are sold out on Amazon.
Yep,
I know. That's why I wound up with the uniform.
Okay, I don't know. Is this real or is this AI? I don't even know.
I don't even know.
God, whenever we have to start asking that on a fucking hourly basis.
I know, but I think it's real. It says keep Portland weird, and there's all these people on unicycles, and it's like,
oh yeah, no, it's Darth Vader.
They're all Darth Vaders, and they're playing the Darth Vader song. We can't play the song.
So that would refer back to the Unipiper, who is a Portland a celebrity of sorts, because just about anywhere you go in Portland, you're likely to encounter the Unipiper, and he rides on a unicycle with a Darth Vader helmet on, playing the Star Wars thing.
He was riding around the ICE facility in Portland the other day. I did see him.
Yes.
Now, and I don't know if this is AI using his likeness or not.
Right.
I can't
It kind of looks like it based on the claims.
To accept, press 1.
Allie Osher, thank you so much for calling in, honey. How you doing?
Everybody. Hey, everybody. Okay, so with all due
Hey, Allie, how you doing?
hey, how you doing, Big Loco? No crown, no thrones, no kings. I loved it when Bill Nye was saying it.
Yeah.
And and Star Wars, there's the theme, and then the different characters have a theme. The one with Darth Vader that was played on The Empire Strikes Back, that's the Imperial March.
Yeah.
That's because I used to play that when I was 10 years old, so that's how I know what it is. Anyway, go ahead.
I didn't know what I forgot the song, the Imperial March. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm not that big of a nerd.
Well, no, but
we're gonna turn you around to that, Diane. Just give me time.
Yeah, but you know,
give me time. I'm gonna get you involved.
We're gonna clockwork orange you to a chair and make you watch them all.
Yep.
I can't even believe you know what Clockwork Orange is. You're way too young to fucking know what that movie is.
Oh dear, you don't want to see that movie. No, because people forget how big The Empire Strikes Back is and was.
Yeah.
You know, it's still pretty big.
It's
so
still
anyway,
pretty good.
Go ahead.
No, Benny said it's still pretty good. You know what I mean? It was a great movie. Yeah. Lots of references to it through the years.
So the other thing that's amazing is I just put in like the really American and the Occupy Democrats, and you know there's still scandals, and then there's another scandal with another Republican, but at least he's cheating with a woman. He's not a pedophile as far as is known.
I heard about this.
This the fire
but
one.
I put that. I put that in the Discord and such. But
so apparently, no, wait, you're not explaining it good enough. There was a Republican guy. I don't know his name. He was having
Tony Gonzalez, I believe his name was Gonzalez.
Yeah,
he was having an affair with like one of his staffers.
Mm-hmm.
She literally poured gasoline and set herself on fire.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Thank you.
Well, we don't know that she did this herself. It could be murder. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I'm gonna
too much unknown
do
information.
This. Yeah. I'm gonna do this.
Oh my God, these people are so fucking awful.
Now, wouldn't it be nice if we could go if the country could go back and actually celebrate hardworking, nice, sweet people instead of all these nuts and pedophiles and greedy SOBs?
Problem is, Allie, the problem is we've had these people in office forever. Nixon, total piece of shit. Reagan, piece of fucking shit. Bush 1, Bush 2, total pieces of shit. They've been doing this for decades.
Yeah,
the Republicans are gone. There are no good Republicans anymore. The last good Republicans told Nixon, you got to fucking resign, bro. But then they didn't fucking indict him and fucking impeach him. We wouldn't fucking be here now if they had done that back then.
Yeah, and what would have been so bad with electing Kamala Harris, considering how many Republicans sadly are still in Congress? And of course the Democrats have to help shut the government down, because if they don't, they might go after, all of Social Security, not just SSI, like they're already doing.
Yeah. Oh, they have no intention.
I hate to say it, but I don't want to be dumb.
No, and I think they'll do that with or without the government being open. They're gonna do it, whatever. They like this big show that Russ Vogt and whatever is doing right now. They were planning to do this shit in March. Like, we really shouldn't be that surprised at all the fucking layoffs.
They wrote it all down in Project 2025.
True, right? But I mean, that they announced it in February and March.
Well, and I think they're expediting the process because they see how Dinky's health is failing, and without him, they are going to struggle to get anything done. And we all know that for authoritarian regimes, once the figurehead leaves, the movement dissipates, and that they know that's going to happen. And if we're lucky, it'll happen before the end of the year. I'm just saying, stroke. But
we're talking about boats. We're talking about boats, just like Benny Matt. We're talking about boats.
That's why I did the movement.
Grab them paddles.
All work together here. Anyway, but they know it's happening sooner than they originally planned, and so they're moving forward at a faster pace than they thought they would have to, and that in and of itself is going to provide cracks for us to just crowbar into, and show the American public what they haven't been seeing. There was also a study that was recently released that tried to come to an understanding of why MAGA specifically, but Republicans tend to lean Republican, and they discovered that the fear centers of the brain for MAGA and Republicans are heightened, and as long as you trigger those fear responses, they're going to follow.
Right.
And we've seen it playing out.
Kiki Streets in our chat says last good Republican was Eisenhower, and I have to agree with that one. So.
Yeah.
Allie,
because although
thank you. Go ahead and say what you're going to say, and then we're going to.
No, I said that's the other problem with the Republicans. Everything is fear. Everything is bad. Everybody who is different from them is bad. You can't live that way. That's not how normal human beings live. You're not supposed to think that way, because it's so negative.
And it's literally a tactic. It's a tactic. Okay, Allie, we're gonna hang up.
All right,
it's a tactic of it's a tactic of dictators to exhaust you, to think that you cannot, and not only that, to keep the people who are on their side enraged all the time, enraged about what's going on in Israel and what's going in Russia and all this stuff, and enraged about immigrants and all these fucking people. No. And gay people and trans people and fucking all these people, you guys should be scared of everybody. If it's not a white rich man, you should be scared of them. So now you got the whole MAGA party literally terrified of their own fucking shadow. That that is like a it's like it's like eating candy. It's like eating chocolate. You know what I mean? Like they need it. Yep. It becomes a drug that they need almost every day to stay enraged and stay in that mode. And so and it keeps them radicalized. Go ahead.
They're addicted to the angertainment.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Well, so because it's been targeted at them for so long that they don't know what to do with themselves without it.
Right. And I want to say something.
Their identity.
Just like,
I'm sorry, Lindsay. It's become their identity. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I want to explain anatomy, physiology, just a quick little lesson. So you have your brain stem, the very base of your skull. That keeps your heart beating, your breathing, all the involuntary shit, temperature regulation, all that stuff. Lizard brain. That's exactly right.
Well, tell my goddamn brainstem to step it up because the hot flashes need to fucking stop. Okay?
That's not. No. Sorry. I'm not gonna get into that.
Go ahead.
That's far too complicated process to get into at this juncture. Just above your involuntary systems, what literally keeps your body alive, is this part of your brain, that first little layer, and that's where the amygdala is. Yep. It's literally like the involuntary part, which just does things, and then what keeps you alive, which drives fight, flight, or freeze. Okay, and above that is like all the critical thinking, your personality, everything else. It's how we've evolved, used tools and everything. That's the higher levels. But that fear part is a very primitive. It's a survival part. Okay. Yeah. It's a survival part of your brain. And that's why it taps into that so hard, and why they feel like they can't live it out, because literally this literal brainwashing, which is, let's just fucking call it what it is.
Yeah.
It's tapped into that survival fear part of their brain. I hope that helps. Why they're so fucking psychotic, why they are literally having a psychotic break, and they are cult brained all the time and can't break out of it. It has attached itself to a survival instinct in them, Anyway,
and that's why no matter how much you talk to them and try to reason with them, you can't break them out of their cognitive dissonance because it has become part of their survival mechanisms.
Yep.
And their identity. They've made it their whole
Yeah.
identity. Becoming MAGA has become their identity. And I would say if they're not MAGA, they're evangelical Christians, because being MAGA and evangelical are the same. You believe what your Führer says. You believe the Almighty. You believe all this stuff. I'll tell you what. Like I know I shouldn't even go into it, but what? Oh, okay. So Tony wants to play this, and I have to agree. I love Brent Terhune. He's one of my favorite. He's such a great
to a very
satirist.
Yes.
Satirist.
But his accent, man, it talks to a part of me, and I'm sure Spy would also agree.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Here we
just like
go.
Christina talks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brent Terhune. I love this guy.
So by now you've seen that AI video of my Orange King dumping feces all over them No Kings protesters, and I loved it. I loved it. Talk about presidential. And it got me thinking, which I rarely do, but it got me thinking. I said, I wonder why President Droopy Mouth is using more AI recently. I wonder why President Cankles is using more AI, but I digest. If you haven't seen the video, it's an AI video, and you could tell it was AI because President Darkhands fit inside a fighter jet, and he took off. He looked badass flying around. Even Kid Rock was like, God damn, that's badass, right? That's an American badass right there. And he flew over them No Kings protesters and dropped liquid feces all over them. It looked like a bunch of people getting slimed on the Kids' Choice Awards, which is actually President Statutory's favorite award show. Epstein File! And you could tell it was a bunch of crybaby liberals, because when that shit fell down, they were mad. They were pissed off. And us maggots, we wouldn't have got mad. We would have loved it. We said, please, Daddy Cankles, please give us more sweet nectar from your turd cutter. You can do no wrong. Treat us like mushroom. Keep us in the dark and feed us shit. 20 billion to Argentina. A foreign military base on U.S. soil. I love you, President Wolfenneck. You're just unbelievable.
President Wolfenneck.
Turd cutter.
President Statutory. I love that he just like puts that in. Oh man! You know what, Spy? This is a modern day.
To the Teenage Choice Awards, which is President Statutory's
favorite.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Spy, I'm reminded in this moment of Jeff Foxworthy.
Yes,
that is this generation's Jeff.
You might be a redneck if. No, you might be a MAGA if.
You might be a MAGA if.
Oh my God,
he's so great.
Speaking of Christina Talks, have any of you seen her video from this morning?
Who?
No.
Christina Talks.
Christina Talks. No.
Okay, well, so she obviously she covered the big fucking hole in the White House,
right?
But
which I'll
she
show
also mentioned that Barron Trump had a little romantic evening over the weekend.
Oh yeah, Jesse Waters talked about it an entire fucking hour of his show.
I bet you he didn't give you all the details. So they shut down the 5th floor of Trump Tower. For this romantic rendezvous between him and an Argentinian ballet performer.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this ballet performer is not a ballerina because it goes by the name of Carlos. And then after that, Sunday, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Sunday there were a lot of social media outages. And when it all came back up, not a peep. Not a peep about Barron and his romantic entanglement with a ballet performer from Argentina.
That's whose name is Carlos.
Whose name is Carlos.
Not Carlo.
It's not a tinfoil hat, Spy, but this is my makeshift tinfoil hat right now.
That's just an antenna. That's just an antenna.
I don't want more. I don't want more information. Please, God.
Yeah.
I find it hilarious that I mean, okay, first and foremost, they have to know by now that they can't keep anything related to Barron out of the media. It's got to come out.
Yeah.
What was it?
Shits.
Was it Carlos Man of Love? Or just Carlos?
All we know is the first name of this person is Carlos.
Man of Love.
Is that their birth name?
FYI, we also spent $174 million on 2 private jets for fucking Kristi Noem. I want to know if one's for her makeup and the other one is for her fucking,
Call from Shannon G. To accept, press 1. To send a
Shan G, thank you for calling in. Are you rage crocheting?
Actually, no, but I am designing my outfit for the next No King's Day.
Nice.
You'll
What's it
like
going to be
it.
this time?
Well, I'm not too body confident with the whole naked bike riding thing, but I'm thinking about having 2 pieces of fabric with black fabric with the word censored in white, one across my chesticles and the other one across the lower part. Just ride my bike
Go
around.
on.
And the back is going to be is a poster or a cape or something that I can wear that says, "Bitch, you can't afford this lib."
You can't afford this lib.
Dear Soros. Dear Soros. You can't afford
me.
this lib.
You can't own me.
You can't own me. Yep.
Yeah. You
Exactly.
don't own me. Yeah.
And
That's a good song.
you were mentioning there wasn't that much in the way of mainstream media talking about the protests. I caught something on Rachel Maddow this morning. It may have been a couple of days old. And I had it cranked up so my mom could hear it in the other room. And Rachel went over all 50 states. All 50 states. Nothing mentioned worldwide, but all 50 states. Everybody had something going.
Yeah, everybody
she said she
did.
spend all night on California. But I do have a little bit of a problem with how she described 2 of the cities. She said they were Northern California. And I wrote a polite little note that said, "Excuse me, I'm 2 hours from the Oregon border. I'm Northern California. Y'all were talking about Central California."
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, we
California's
had
a
about
big ass
4,000
state,
people
and you
in the
better know.
weekend.
Yeah.
We had 4,000 people in Eureka, and I could hardly walk more than a few feet without people stopping to take pictures of me, which I thought was so cool.
Oh, that's so awesome. What was your outfit again? I forget.
That was the one that the gown of Epstein file stuff.
Oh, right.
And a friend of mine took a picture of me with a drag performer whose name was Relisa Defiles.
Oh, Relisa Defiles. Oh, my God. I love it.
They were wearing
Make it a meme.
orange ass
Make it
makeup,
viral
glitter
immediately. It needs to be on our community.
Shan, did you?
Yeah.
Or Shan, did you email these pictures to me?
I have a picture of the a selfie that I took, but let's see.
No, you got to send them to me. Send them to me. We'll get off the phone, send them to me, and we'll put them up. Okay. We're almost.
It'll be
at the end of the
be
show.
our snack. It'll be
That's
our
okay.
dessert.
All righty.
All right, honey. Love you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I want to see that.
Relisa Defiles.
I remember the drawing she sent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she described what the costume was going to be on a prior show.
Tony's got a picture of the drawing she sent us of the outfit. Oh, here's a picture from Roxanne. We're not going back. Power to the people. I love it. I love it. In the Handmaid's Tale, flipping the bird. I like it. Flipping the bird.
That's right. 86-47.
Yeah, I love it, you guys. This whole protest kind of inspired me. It made me feel better. It gave me, more hope to see a bigger crowd than the last time everywhere. I don't give a fuck what numbers they say. We know the numbers were bigger. We all know it was. So,
and that's the thing. Even based on the numbers they're providing, it was still the largest protest in American history.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to sit solely on Dinky's head for the rest of his life. He's going to go quietly into that night knowing that he was the reason there was the largest protest in American history. And the next one's going to be even bigger.
Yeah.
Yep.
And as of today, as of today, he owns not only the first longest government shutdown in American history, but now the second. Because the second one was formerly Bill Clinton at 20 or 21 days. And after today, he's going to own that too.
Yep.
Ha ha. And also, he better bury himself. He better bury himself to his ex-wife, or it'll be a fertilized grave. Let's just say that.
If it's not on private property, it's going to be a location for a lot of people to relieve themselves on in a number of ways.
They need to pink mist him out at sea.
Yep.
No shit. Yeah, bury his ass at sea.
Crews.
Make sure a whale eats him on the way down too. Can we do that?
Demolition crews have begun tearing down part of the White House to build President Trump's long-desired ballroom, despite his pledge that the construction of the $250 million addition wouldn't interfere with the existing building. And let's see, demolition of the East Wing, what has commenced to build Trump's $250 million ballroom. Trump previously pledged a ballroom wouldn't interfere with the existing building. Here is, remember the Rose Garden and what it looked like and what it looks like now? It's fucking awful. I'm just
Jojo from Jers
scrolling up.
Jojo from Jers posted a short today of like all of these memories from previous years during Biden's presidency at the White House.
Right.
And like people are grieving. This is the people's fucking house. Yeah. And just to be clear, the administration knows how bad this looks now because the nearest department is the Department of Treasury, and people were outside all day long taking pictures and sharing it online as it was happening in real time. Yeah. And they sent a memo out today to try to shut that shit down, but it's going to Streisand affect it. It's going to get shared even wider now because you don't want it to be seen. Shit. Don't you fucking get this by now? Like every single time you try to squash something, it blows up twice as big. Yep. Idiot.
Release the Epstein files. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The East Wing held things Trump doesn't care about, like the office of the First Lady, the office of the White House Social Security, the visitors' foyer and East Colonnade, the Family Theater, Presidential Emergency Operations Center. Apparently, these things are as important as a ballroom. And White House begins demolishing the East Wing. He claimed, officials have separately said the ballroom would replace the East Wing. Now, the things that you would have to go through to do any of this, you have to get, permission
congressional approval.
Yeah, congressional approval. Yep.
Yeah.
And people are just like, what the fuck? This picture right here.
Well, and I saw Ben Mysalis last night on the Brothers podcast. I didn't watch the podcast, but he released a short today. And he has essentially laid out a legal roadmap as to all the different ways that they could be sued.
Yep. For this.
For this.
Yeah, just for this. Yeah. So who is watching this mess? The White House Historical Association or the Office of the Curator? Because someone needs to make sure he's not bulldozing history for a dance floor. And that's the other thing is like, I keep saying, well, who's going to stop him? Who's going to stop him? There's nobody left to fucking stop him. If the Republicans joined together and said enough is enough, that would be it. He could be impeached fucking tomorrow. But they won't do it. They are all compromised by this motherfucker. All of them have something to fucking hide. I don't care if they're dating little kids or they're gay or they're cross-dressers or they're cheating on their wives or they fucking took money from people they shouldn't take money. They're all fucking compromised. Otherwise, they wouldn't do this.
Yeah.
What's this picture? Oh, yeah. Time
when
magazine,
was
half
what,
Kremlin, half
when was
White
this
House.
from? When was this from,
This
Joni?
is from the first fucking administration.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah, just in, the White House began demolishing parts of the East Wing, despite early, I mean, it's just...
Now, allegedly, they're going to have some inspector come today. And so I don't know if somebody has brought a suit or whatever, but like, it sounds like to me that Dinky put people exactly where he needed to
get away with this shit.
To get away with it, correct.
Yeah, yep. And by the way, I just want you guys to know, he's still, and thank God, I mean, really, thank God these people are so fucking stupid. Mm-hmm. Because if they were smart, we'd be really be in fucking big trouble.
No
but because
kidding.
they're so fucking stupid, Ed Collins, Dinky reposted this. It says, I think it outrages that whistleblower is a CIA agent. And he goes, somebody goes, call the activist and says, I think the word you're struggling to spell is outrageous. It just says outrage is not outrageous. You know, it wasn't spelled correctly. Here it is in a sentence. It's fucking outrageous. So-called president of the United States spells like a fifth grader. So, because you're
like
all incompetent motherfuckers. This is the illegal action. No other U.S. president has used military as their own personal police force against American people. We implore the courts to reject Donald Trump's ongoing illegal actions and to definitively affirm states' sovereign rights to handle public safety matters. And that's from Gavin Newsom. So there's another lawsuit there. I think this guy is the most fucking sued guy ever in the history of America. And I think absolutely the only president that we've had this, what do you call it? Litigious. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Well, and I say, here's the thing that we know. We know that all of the departments are bleeding people that are good at this profession. Okay. Whether it be FBI, DOJ, whatever. So I see it as where, yes, I realize that more taxpayer money is going to be used to fight these fights. They don't have anyone competent in the AG office to do it. Fucking bring it. Bury them in lawsuits, just like Dinky did. Keep them busy. Keep them scrambling.
Moreover, I think our legal system is getting a good reality check, right? Because you have a lot of litigious people, and most judges and prosecutors aren't always equipped to deal with highly litigious people. And that's what has been the roadblock, because when he wasn't even in office, he rolled those cases to the point where it didn't even matter that he was convicted of his felonies, because he was going to be president again. And that's, I mean, so we need people within our judicial system who are willing to tackle this, going into it knowing that they're going to have to shut down a lot of his bullshit and keep the cases moving. And sadly, Merrick Garland was not that person. Jack Smith was that person. If you go back and look at the way he handled shit, we need more Jack Smiths.
And and also, and I want to say, to expand on that, is for, I think it's in California where they have to wear identification and they can't wear masks. Like it recently came out that like they can be ICE agents can be arrested if they don't comply. Let's see that shit. Yeah. We need some ICE agents arrested, and judges can deputize people. They can make their own U.S. Marshals. There could be local cops that do it. I don't give a fuck who does it. Somebody needs to fucking do it. Yeah. Somebody needs to enforce the state laws.
I would have rather have seen a video of California enforcing that law than the video of the ICE or DHS guy who got pulled over for a DUI. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm glad to see that he got pulled over and his kids are safe, and he's probably going to lose custody of them. But I don't. A DUI isn't going to stop this, right? A DUI arrest is not going to stop this. It has to be more. It has to be something that sticks that they cannot wiggle out of.
Yeah.
Right.
There was another Jan Sixer that was just arrested, and I forget what it was for, though.
It was for a death threat to Hakeem Jeffries. He showed up.
Right. That's right.
He showed up and fucking threatened him. And Micro Johnson's response was like, but them no Kings protests. No, sir. No, sir. You made political violence okay when your fucking overlord decided to pardon all the January 6ers, regardless if they committed violent offenses or not. Go fuck yourself. Eat this shit sandwich. It is on you.
Yeah.
You little shit coward.
We saw that play out with the few arrests that there were through this protest. It was all MAGA.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had a woman here in South Carolina arrested for pointing a gun at people. Another guy was arrested in a different state for bringing a firearm to a protest.
I saw some motorcyclist took out a protester somewhere.
Yeah.
That was.
Well, there was a Jeep that ran somebody over on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
But you know, we're seeing the fact that there are agitators out there trying to disrupt this and turn it into something it's not. And I think the one that I've seen the most is the one from Portland, where it's the two guys and they're screaming, pro ICE, pro Trump stuff, and then some kid just runs up and snatches the glasses off the one guy's face and takes off running.
Yeah.
And the whole crowd eventually gets involved because this guy's going to try to attack this kid. And they're like, no, you just stop and you leave. You leave.
He fell down. He face planted twice. He's bleeding.
Twice.
People are like, dude, go home. You're bleeding. They're trying to stop him. And he just him and his buddies get all fucking jacked up. And they're all like, I don't know. Would you say like mid 50s, late 60s? You know what I mean? Like in that area. And maybe even a little bit older, but dude, you think you're such a tough guy. You're not a tough guy. You ran 3 steps and face planted. You trip over your own fucking feet.
Now, the second time he was tripped.
But the first time he fell on his own accord, smack dab on his fucking face. And by the way,
he couldn't get his feet moving fast.
They have a bronze statue of his ass face planting there's a bronze statue of him falling down, like with his ass in the air. Yeah. Where it happened.
In Portland.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
It's Denver. It's Denver, by the way. It's Denver.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Denver?
Yeah, it's Denver.
I've seen that picture, that statue.
Yeah. It's a bronze statue. So I love these. The bronze statue of Dinky and Epstein in D.C. skipping and holding hands and how much they love each other. And oh my God.
Yes.
Oh, I mentioned this last time, but I can't remember if it was on or off the live. Tony, sorry, real quick. Can you find the Democracy and Ice statue? It was from last week. It was Democracy as an ice sculpture, and it was slowly melting over the course of several days.
Yeah, I saw that.
And just the visual, just everything about it was just so fucking good because it spoke to me. And I'm not an artsy person.
Well, he's looking for that. Republicans have $200 million for a ballroom. Well, it's really $250 million for a ballroom. $1 billion for a new jet, which is given to him by Qatar, and it's our fucking tax dollars. $72 million for endless golf trips. They have money to give ICE $50,000 bonuses. They have $1 million per day to occupy American cities.
To accept,
they have $3.8 billion to send Israel weapons and $40 billion to bail out Argentina and $174 million to buy Kristi Noem 2 fucking private jets. But there's no money for healthcare.
Yep.
Or food.
Go ahead, Jen up the base. How you doing?
Or food stamps.
I'm doing well. Hey, ladies. I wanted to follow up on that asshole that face planted. The beauty of the story is it's in Denver, and this asshole with his buddies are in town from New York because they are New York Giant fans, and the Giants are in town to play the Denver Broncos, and the Giants were leading with 5 minutes to go by 19 points and shit the bed. So I'm sure this asshole was going, suck it all game, and then had to eat shit and went home with a cut over his eye. Nice trip, meatball.
And no glasses.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Thanks, lady.
He went home
Thanks, Jen.
famous.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, he went viral for face planning.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, are you still there, Jen? I thought he hung up. Okay.
I didn't even hear it disconnect.
I didn't hear it. It disconnected now.
Okay.
Yeah. So, this guy, he went home he went there just thinking he was going to go to a game. And then what happens? He literally goes home famous for going viral, for falling down and face planting. They played it
for
on
being an asshole.
IHEP.
He went viral for being an asshole.
Yeah, totally. It ended up with his ass in the air after he face planted.
He smacked that curb. That concerned me.
Yeah, I was really well. And you saw a person who was, there kind of maintaining peace come up and try to get him to chill out and let her look at his head. And he was just so angry. He pushed her aside like she was trying to harm him.
It literally took someone a foot taller than him to be like, dude, you're bleeding. Those are kids. Go home.
Go that way.
That's literally what he had to say to get him to go away.
Yeah.
I can't find the democracy one, but I got the
Tony can't find the democracy one. He's
the democracy ice sculpture in DC.
Yeah, he found this one. Though.
It was on NBC. NBC News is where I saw it last week.
Yeah, here's this
Oh,
one.
okay. Okay, cool.
But it looked like
Maybe
it
they
said
did-
democracy, but it looked like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably the same person. Man, this is so good. I wonder where this is. Does it say Boston? Maybe. Time lapse sculpture. Okay.
Morning in
Doesn't say the
America
location.
ice sculpture time lapse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're not sure where, but very cool. It's a great
Very cool.
metaphor for
great message.
Yeah.
Great message.
And that's where I feel like our time is limited to save our fucking democracy, and I think that people in red states need to push it real hard on their elected officials. You need to impeach him. You need to convict him. You need to expel him from office. You need to do it immediately. The Epstein files are coming out. They're coming out. Like, eventually they'll be out. This Virginia Giuffre.
Listen, as soon as those files come out, he's over. It's over. He's over. His enablers are over. It's over.
And they will wish to God that they had jumped ship before the Epstein
Way
files.
sooner than that.
Yeah.
And I still think Swalwell with his 100 GOP people that are waiting to jump ship might be an over exaggeration, but I bet you're going to see a lot of people go, nope, that's my line. Can't do it. Sorry.
Yeah. But why they won't do it now? Because they're all Fox News viewers. They don't believe any of it's real.
That's the thing. That's the thing. So we didn't talk about this, but the new Nazi thing that just came up the other day, Paul Ingrassia, who's supposed to have a Senate confirmation hearing on Thursday, would love to see that.
Yeah.
But one of my senators, James Lankford, who worked on the immigration bill.
Yeah, the border bill.
He came out. Thank you. He came out and said he denounced the behavior. And I don't know if you know what it takes for an Oklahoma senator to say anything negative about anything about this administration. But I think that's huge. Again, I pay attention to the sirens. Those people that are just trying to be Republican and keep their head down.
Yeah.
When they speak up, I pay attention because they don't do it
that's
often.
where I'm like, I think I said last show that I really wish that, some of these Republicans who are quiet, they don't, want the spot. They don't want the MTG spotlight.
He's one of them. Definitely.
Yeah, they just keep their head down. They're kind of still normal Republicans, and they just, they're trying to hang on by the hair of their chinny chin chin to their party, which doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
Yep.
They need to stop doing that and get real and help us save our democracy. That's what they need to do. Because this is fucking bullshit.
And much like our side, where courage is contagious.
Hold on. Annie Bow in our chat. I hate that so many Dems kept this Epstein stuff quiet to protect Clinton and the donors, I would assume. How about, honey, we were screaming, if Bill Clinton is in this fucking shit, fuck him
Bring it out.
too. Fuck him too. And it's not the Democratic donors, because we don't have $1 billion donors. We only have fucking small people, fucking everybody donating to the Democratic Party. $20 at a fucking time. The Republicans have dark money all over the place. We have no fucking idea where their fucking money comes from. So don't even come at me. You want to fucking come in here and talk shit about Democrats, you're going to have a fucking hard time. And our fucking moderators will take care of you real quick, bitch.
Well, this is the other thing, and I want you to listen to me on this, Annie, okay? It could not be released under Joe Biden's presidency.
That's right.
Because the case was ongoing.
Yes.
It didn't finalize until Trump was in office. So it lands squarely and solely on him.
Yep.
110%. So just remember that. The next time you want to throw that out there, I just want you to remember that. There was no way the Biden administration could release it. It could only be released once Trump was in office, and he's still fucking refusing.
And how about this? Epstein died in prison underneath Donald Trump's administration 1.0 when Bill Barr was his fucking AG, and Bill Barr's daddy is the one who hired Epstein at that fancy smanchy all-girls school when he had no fucking credible qualifications to work there. So this is how far this shit goes back.
I'll go further about Epstein's death. I recently learned also that the cell wasn't properly searched, investigated, whatever, just after his death.
The body was moved. You're never supposed to move the body.
And the 2 security guards that were assigned to that block weren't even interrogated until a year later. Why wouldn't you ask those individuals right fucking then and there of a hella high profile death in the prison system, a federal prison system that, what's that? Dinky. He was in office.
Well, not only that, Lindsay, but did you also hear that the cells that faced his cell had construction paper put over their windows so none of them could see anything going on?
Okay. Please, Mr. and Miss Troll, however you wish to identify.
All their cameras weren't working. How come all the cameras weren't working?
Please answer these questions. These are real. You can please DuckDuckGo, Google, whatever you fucking trust. Go and verify what we are saying. Go. I encourage you to go look at what we're saying.
Yep.
Come back to us. Come back to us if you find that we have misrepresented this information. Please. Love to have a conversation. Love to.
Yeah. Call into the show, I dare you.
Please. Our number is in the chat.
Call into the show. We'll rip you a new asshole like we do every day on the show. Thank you so much for joining us here at 21st Century Suffragettes. We love and adore you guys so much. Thank you to all of our moderators. And thank you to everybody in the chat. And thank you to Go With The Flow for being a member. And Wayne, again, for 20 memberships, gifted memberships. Thank you so much. And Mark P gifted 5 memberships. Thank you guys so much again for joining us here. We will be back on Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Benny, Spike, and Lindsay. Go ahead, Lindsay.
I just want to thank all of the protesters who went out, were peaceful, who found like members in their community that they can connect with, that they can bond with, they can support each other through wherever the fuck this is headed.
Yep.
So I just wanted to personally say thank you.
Yep. All the millions of you, even though millions of you won't see us because we're in the bottom of
don't
YouTube.
care.
That's why you have to like, share, and subscribe our show.
I'm going to say it anyway. It needs to be said.
Peace out, you guys. We'll see you Thursday. Thank you so much.
Let me break into